This is a short video that introduces OSRMT, the Open Source Requirements Management Tool, its capabilities and how to use it. Open Source Requirements Management Tool, popularly known as OSRMT, is a highly configurable, free open source solution for defining and managing requirements for software development. This is an easy-to-install and easy-to-use solution with capabilities to document all aspects of software development lifecycle, SDLC. This solution was initially built in 2006. However, no further development happened for many years. In 2019, the redevelopment was initiated and a new version 1.6 was released in February 2019 at GitHub. The latest version is 1.8 and it was released in June 2019, fixing various bugs identified in previous versions. Also, some enhancements are incorporated in this version. Who can use OSRMT? OSRMT can be used by a single user with full installation running on their workstation, or even by a large organization with multiple users, including multi-location users. Installation options. Another question we normally get is it easy to install, easy to use? Answer to both these questions is a yes. You can have a simple two-tier architecture where application connects to a database, or you can have a three-tier architecture where the application connects to the database through the J2E server. The database used for this demo is MS Access. But OSRMT supports many databases including Oracle Express, MySQL and Postgres. There are detailed documentation available for using this system and they are available under OSRMT in GitHub. Now let us get started with the application. Application can be started by clicking on the desktop icon. The log on screen prompts for a username, password and environment. For the demo, the login name and password is demo. Once the login is completed successfully, the system screen opens up as you see now. The first step towards starting to use the system is to create a new product. To create a new product, from menu bar, select File and then New Product options. Please enter the name of the software product you are building and enter OK. This will create a new product for you. For the purpose of demo, we have created a product called Practo, which is a software that enables patients to search for doctors, pharmacies, labs, etc. We have created various requirements for this software in the system. To begin, from the menu bar select File and then choose Open. This will open a dialog box with all existing products. From these products, select Practo. This will select the product Practo and all functionality for this product becomes visible. Let us start with selecting feature. As shown on the screen, 5 features are already defined for this product. Click on the first one and a new screen opens up. Here the name of the feature, version, feature number, the priority and status are defined. Priority and status are drop-down lists. It is possible to attach a related document. Also write a detailed description of this feature. The changes can be saved by clicking on the Applied button. Clicking on the Next button will take to the next feature. Once the features are defined, it is possible to trace the dependencies for the feature. For this, click on the dependencies and select the first feature, that is patient management, and then click on the Dependencies tab. Click on Next and that will bring up on the first dependency, which is pharmacy management. Click again on Next and that will bring up next dependency, which is lab management. This screen also allows changes for certain parameters of the selected feature, in this case lab management. We can modify or change version number, priority or status fields. We can also update the description of the feature and save the record by clicking on Apply button. System archives all previous states of any transaction, and this is available at the History tab for viewing. Click on History tab and it displays archived states of the feature. In this case, we can see the archive state of the doctor management feature. After defining features, the next step is to define requirements. Please go to File option in menu bar, and select New Requirement. A screen will pop up to add new requirement. If there are already defined requirements and you want to edit them, please double-click on Requirement tab and already defined requirements will become visible. Click on any of them to edit. Let us click on Appointment Creation and the form opens up. The editable fields are requirement, version, priority, status, complexity, whom is it assigned and category. There is a provision to add very detailed description. Once changes are completed, please click on Apply to save the changes. Now let us define design. We have already defined couple of design considerations. From the main menu, please double-click on Design, and already defined design criteria opens up. Please double-click on Database and the form opens up. Modify the fields as necessary and click on Apply button to save the record. Click on Implementation menu item to view the available implementation tasks. Please double-click on the first item, which is marked as version 2.0. This opens up the data entry and update form. This is the area where information about implementation including source code is updated. As shown, we can update source code with a version number, category of the requirement, and current status. It is possible to keep a full copy of the source code as part of the description, or we can just mention the path where source code is retained. Please click on Apply button to save changes. Let us next go to Test Case. Text case feature is very elaborate and useful. It helps to define all aspects of testing a software component, including purpose of the testing, prerequisites for testing this unit case, details of test data, testing steps, expected result or outcome of testing, notes or observations and next steps after the testing. Please click on the Apply button to save the record. Now that we have reviewed all the basic features of the OSRMT system, let us move on to look at the other features and functionality. Let us start with reports. To navigate to Reports section on the menu bar, please select Tools and select Reports from the drop-down options. To run a predefined report from the screen, select Artifact Summary and click on Next. The list of available projects will show on the screen. Please select Practo, which is the project we have been using. Then click on HTML or PDF based on the output you require. Let us click on PDF and a default screen dialog box opens up. Please click on OK to get the output on the screen. You can right-click on the screen to save or print the report. Let us get back to the report module again. Instead of running standard reports and you want to create own reports, there is provision in OSRMT. Choose a report and click on Properties. This will open a new screen wherein you can define your own reports either in XML format or SQL format. However, please note that you will require some technical skill to create and manage your own reports or will require assistance from a programmer. Let us review the traceability functionality next. Traceability functionality allows tracing between any features and also based on trace status. As an example, it is possible to select from requirement to implementation for all trace types which are not yet traced. Once you click on Apply, all items in this category gets displaced. This is a very helpful feature when requirement definition gets complex and when there is difficulty in tracing the sequence. Now let us review the filter functionality. This functionality enables to filter the artifact list based on criteria. Let us create a filter by selecting version 1.0 for status unassigned, and all items in system requirement category for all priorities. Now you can see 2 items getting displayed. This functionality is very helpful in identifying artifacts of any particular attribute. Let us move on to section next. Admin menu group allows to define and manage users and user permissions. Other features are creating and managing reference items, positions, user groups and projects. The next menu bar item is System. The various features under this group are Forms, Reference, Export Reference, Debug, Artifact Management, Create New Baseline, etc. Now let us look at the functionality under View menu bar. The first one under this category is Change Control. This functionality enables tracking and managing of change control, which is an integral part of all software development. The key features available are ability to create a new change request, ability to view all change requests, ability to view change requests belonging to the person who is logged in. Now let us look at the features available for managing a change request. Double-click on option, New Change Request, and all open change requests get displayed. Select one of them and open it to display all available fields. The most important ones are the name of the product on which change request is raised, current status of the change request, priority of the change request, severity of the change request, for whom this change request is assigned, and for how long is this change request open. As always, click on Apply button to save the changes. Now, let us look at the second item under View menu. This is traceability, which is one of the most critical and effective feature for any software development requirement management software. Click on Traceability and all defined artifacts get displayed for the selected project. From the list, let us select Insurance Management, then go to Edit option and choose criteria from it. As you can see, it is now possible to trace to any other artifact upward or downward. It is also possible to double-click on any item and edit the available information. Another important feature is the ability to create dependencies. Let us select Insurance Management from the list and then select Requirement from the Artifacts list. Click on the right arrow or left arrow to create a dependency. This is another very powerful feature of the system. Thank you for watching this video. To access the OSRMT system, please use the link github.com web link SRMT OSRMT. You can also join the community through our LinkedIn account. www.linkedin.com web link SRMT open source 936060183/. Please write to us for any suggestions, criticisms or comments. Our email ID is osrmt2019@gmail.com. Thank you.